Okay, so I'm going to talk about the power and the balance of demographics. This is a very strong topic for me. I've been 10 years researching, studying it, and implementing it, so I hope you will find it interesting. I'm going to start with a question to the audience, very quick. Do you think when you're selling a product, selling a house, selling a service, do you think that the age of the person matters? Yes, okay. We seem to have a lot of yeses, a couple of no's. So let's see if I'll sway the no's to the yes by the end of it. So, there are, in society, 4 demographics. They've been created, they've been labeled, not by me, but they are there. Gen Zs are aged 12 to 27, millennials aged 28 to 43, Gen Xs are 44 to 59, and baby boomers 60 to 78. My mother said, are we baby boomers? Because we produced a lot of babies. So God knows, I'll research that after. So that's interesting. Those are the 4 major demographics. Now let's get to know them a little bit better. So, Gen Z. They are social media crazy, totally. Eco-conscious, so they really care about the environment. And they are used to finding everything so quickly and easily online. So, as a repercussion to this, they tend to question authority and rules. So I have my children banging this demographic, and I can prove to you that rules and authority are questioned daily in my life. So this is a fact, okay? However, remember that this demographic, there are the very rich tech people, millionaires, and there are the influencers, and there are young people who have made millions. So it's not a demographic to forget when you want to sell something or offer a service. How do they communicate? And this is very important, how they communicate, each and every one. Bite-sized information, short videos and reels. 3 seconds of attention they have. If they don't like your video in 3 seconds, you're gone. So this is very important. Millennials, 28 to 43. Think selfies and Instagram and you have them all wrapped up. They want the perfect Instagrammable life. Okay, so everything has to be an experience. Everything has to be great and shown to the world what it's all about. They're very open-minded though, and they like new trends. How do they communicate? They like Pinterest, Instagram, and they like WhatsApp, but they are moving a little bit also towards TikTok. So you will see from the 4 that some obviously overlap. Then we have the Gen X. That's where I go. So they're supposed to be approaching peak earnings. So their spending power is very good. And they are very brand loyal. So if you manage to get them into your sales, your product, or whatever, they will remain there. So they are very, very brand loyal. They like flexible communication, and they love professional etiquette. I feel that professional etiquette and etiquette in general has taken a step aside in society, but these appreciate it, so you have to show it to them. How do they communicate? They often use phone, WhatsApp, and here we have our Facebook. They're huge on Facebook. Again, some have moved as well to Instagram. So there's always that little overlap of one social media market. And finally, our baby boomers. Not much to say, because you can't change their mind. What they want, they'll stick to. They have it set, and that is it. Very traditional. But their communication is face-to-face. They can do an hour explaining something to you on the phone, and it's very tedious. Thank God, the only thing I liked out of COVID is that we have Zoom, so they accept that as a face-to-face meeting sometimes. But word of mouth is very important for them. So if a human doesn't give them the okay on a product or a service, they will not go for it. And this is proven facts. So there we go. These are our 4 demographics. I'm going to do a quick icebreaker. Can I have Yvonne and Becky, please? So, very quick, okay? I'm going to ask them 5 quick questions. This has not been rehearsed, although I know them. So they're going to stand back to back, and a bit to the side so people know. I'm asking them 5 questions. Sorry, I went on the wrong side. So, 5 questions. But I don't want them to speak. I want them to symbolize. Okay, so let me start from an easy one. How would you symbolize the sign of a heart? Okay. How would you answer the phone? How would you put down the phone when you're ready? How would you wash the plates? How would you put down the car window? Thank you very much, lovely ladies. So, just from the symbols, you can see how different the age group is. Now, how can we tailor-make and approach all these people? It's obviously not easy. And as a society, we tend to market and target millennials and Gen Xers, but we're leaving out the other two. So we have to be very careful there. I believe that one size fits all does not work. I have been working on demographics for my clients for the past 10 years, and it's been a great success for me. And what has it given me? A wider audience. Thank God, it's not always millennials. At least I get the baby boomers sometimes, or the Gen Zs. So it's variety and spice of life, and also a future-proof business, which is very important for my company for the future. So for me, it's worked. Let's see. So flexibility in communication. Okay. So I'm going to give an example for this, so it's really easy. So about 5 years ago, even less, I think, I used to receive over 3,000 to 4,000 WhatsApps a day. Can you imagine? I was going insane. In the morning, screenshotting, sending in emails to the team. I was absolutely going wild. Now, if I told a Gen Z or a millennial, sorry, I don't communicate on WhatsApp, only use email with me, I would have lost these clients. They never would have booked with me. So what did I do? We as a team decided to have a WhatsApp chat with every client, but they're quick messages. So, hi Chris and Michelle, please check your emails when you have some time, because I've sent you everything about the photographers. When you have time, reply back. Bingo, it worked. They're happy with their WhatsApp alarm, and yet they gave me everything legally in an email. So what I mean here is you have to balance communication. You can't say, I'm a Gen Xer, I'm not using WhatsApp. You can't. You have to balance all demographics and find your medium in the company. Now, your marketing and branding. This is very interesting. So we all know very quickly, YouTube is video, storytelling, information. Instagram is lovely photos. TikTok is quick videos. Facebook is storytelling. You can't just put a picture. People want to know, where did you go? How long? How long did it take you to get there? So the mediums, LinkedIn is very professional. The mediums are very different. Now let's say I finished an event or a wedding, and I have photos and video. One video is no longer good. I need 20-second reel for TikTok. I need a 2-minute for Facebook. I need a 30-second for Instagram. And I need a whole load of story with the Facebook pictures. And then I need the long version for YouTube. So you need to prepare as a company, if you want to target everyone, that your same product is presented in 5 different ways, which is not easy, but once you get into the habit, it's possible. And like that, your same product has been marketed differently to the 5 demographics. Now, diversify your product or service. Well, this is not easy, but I think the same product can't fit, obviously, the 5 demographics. I'm going to give a tech example here. So let's say a tech company creates a software. Ideally, the software would be for young adults, for middle-aged, and for seniors. So the way they market it, the way they learn how to use it is different. The way the pace it goes with is different. So ideally, you diversify your product as well, whatever it is. Have an equality mindset. In the younger demographics, thank God, they value more the community, and that is very important. However, communication is very important, that you do want to work with the community. This is really important. And it's not just, yeah, we work with the community. Did you know that 90% of the LGBTI community want to know if you want to work with the community and will book you if you do? 90%. So it's not a matter of, let's make it obvious. No, it's a matter of making it inclusive. So that's very important. Now, collaborations. 12 years ago, someone told me, sit with another planner and discuss and plan something together. I'd go, no way. Am I giving my expertise to someone else? What a big mistake. I collaborate a lot now. Collaborations are key. Josh has taught me that when you put different-minded people around the table and you all discuss a topic, you learn so much from each other. And that's very, very true. We now collaborate with designers abroad, planners here, suppliers, photographers, everyone. So in my opinion, collaboration will bring immense value to your business and especially your clients. Now, I went a step further, a bit crazy with these demographics. So around 5 years ago, I said, okay, so now we're targeting everyone. But my team is not made out of everyone. So I changed that. We have a member who's a Gen Z, a member who's millennial, a member who's a Gen Xer, a baby boomer. And you won't believe it, lately we had new clients, and my millennial in the team, lovely lady, by the way, had a bracelet, and this new client goes, oh, that is the bracelet of blah, 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 blah. Don't ask me what the letters were, because I'm a Gen Xer. And she goes, after a few seconds, I forget it was Taylor Swift. I'm like, oh, okay. And they broke the ice. They spent a minute discussing her concerts, the one she missed, the one he went to. Broke the ice. That's it. No need to do the formalities. We sat on the sofa, had a coffee. It was done. So it's the little cherry on the cake. But if you can make the different demographics feel comfortable, of course, I'm still the boss, in inverted commas, so I still led the meeting, but it was an easy meeting to lead. We had surpassed that first boundary. And feedback. I mean, I'm sure all of you know, feedback is crucial. I find it is very important and a very big asset. If you're not doing well, it will help you get better. If you're amazing, you can become excellent. Now, feedback is not easily got. So it's very hard to have clients to actually come up to you and go, la, 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 la. Well, seek it. If you want a client from a demographic you never had before, offer them a coffee, offer them back, tell them to come back, come and have a coffee, come have a glass of Prosecco. May I ask why you picked us? We're really happy to have given you the service, the product, the house, the apartment, whatever it is. But why? It will give you a lot of answers and it will help you improve. So in today's very fast-paced world, those who listen and adapt, I think, will thrive. Now, before I go to my last closing slide, I'm sure some of you are thinking, okay, so Sarah told us 4 demographics. These are the ages, how they communicate, what not to do. Now, what if a baby boomer and a millennial come together as your clients? Well, that's a topic for another SOHO talk. That's cross-demographics, and you're talking 2 languages at one go. Very complicated, but it's possible. So I will end with this. Success depends on understanding the power of all demographics and finding the right balance to meet the needs of a diverse clientele. Thank you.